Hey folks, Kilt-Man here. Kilt-Man at your, let's get this right, service. How you all doing? Cheers you all. Yeah, not a whiskey, it's Sol. Because some of you attentive devotees, some of you, full-time subscribers will know that if I'm drinking Sol, that can mean only one thing. Hey, well, maybe a couple of things. I want a bevy, I'm thirsty, but also because of the tip-top deal in Wetherspoons where you get 3 bottles of Sol for a £5. Number 1, the camera's propped up against number 2, number 3 is just over there. So yeah, it's a great little deal for a £5. That's a session sorted out for buttons. Anyway, also the rain's finally gone off, and although it's absolutely fucking freezing cold, and yours truly is just in a kilt and a vest, the sun has come out. Sol, sun, the connection's there. It had to be done, cannot be denied. Kilt-wise, we are wearing, I don't know if you can see, that is the hunting McGregor. I can't really get up anymore because if I stood up now, I'd reveal a bit more of myself to some unsuspecting people down the other end than would be legally advisable. Anyway, folks, what it is, I did a video last night on the potential remakes of Escape from New York and the recasting of Snake Plissken and a possible franchise trilogy to be made out of this. But those more attentive viewers would have noticed I seemed a bit distracted and a bit sort of like not really on the ball, not really as sharp and as witty and as downright clever as I fully normally intend to be. And that would be because at the time of my recording, my wife, Mrs. Kilt-Man, and my daughter, Kilt daughter, had gone missing in Manchester. And I got a kind of, they've been out all day shopping for my daughter's forthcoming birthday. And they've been out all day, they'd gone for a meal as well. And I was at home waiting for them to come back, and we had no idea where they were. They were due back, and time went on. And then finally I got a text off them after they'd ignored my text, where are you, what's happening, my phone calls. Finally, as I was recording that video, messages started to pop up on the screen, and you probably see me going like, what's that, reading it, and the trains have been cancelled, we're stuck in Eccles. Eccles is outside of Manchester, and it's a little bit of a fucking ghost town, and weirdly enough, it's a bit of another irony here, another coincidence. Me and Mrs. Kilt-Man got stuck in Eccles a couple of years ago when John Carpenter was doing his gig, doing his tour around the UK. I'd seen him in Liverpool, and then we went to see him the next night in Manchester, but we ended up in Eccles, and we were stuck and we were stranded. And although it's a nice little sleepy little few streets and a little suburbia, kind of quaint. At night, it's kind of different, especially if you don't fucking know where you're going. And at that time, I was dressed in full Snake Plissken regalia. I had, the combat pants on, the boots on, the shin plates, tracker, life clock, the vest, the jacket. Look, I patch on. I even had a ciggy in my mouth because someone gave me a ciggy, and I don't smoke, but it fitted, the whole Plissken look. So I was dragging this fucking ciggy around the entire night, all throughout the gig and that, and it survived. But I'm the obvious target in these sort of badlands. The fuck is that? I mean, look at me now, fucking kills in the vest. Would have been no better off. And so that's where they were stuck as well. And the trains were cancelled. They couldn't get back to a main line to get back to Liverpool. And I thought, fucking hell. And I was stuck at home, impotent, to save them. And I was talking about, iconic outlaw, criminal master, stealth agent, Snake Plissken, get into the Badlands and do the mission and get out in one piece. And I thought, I'm going to have to do a fucking hit and run into Manchester and try and get them back. Problem. No train's going to get me there in time, and I don't drive. So I was fucked there. So I was sitting there doing this little recording, and these little messages started to pop up on the screen. We missed this train, there's cancellations, we're stuck in Eccles. And I was thinking, oh shit, what the hell am I going to do now? And I was trying to keep the video going, and oh man, I was losing the plot. Anyway, I needn't have worried, because they laid on an extra train to try and get all these because they weren't alone, there was a whole bunch of stranded people we'd all been in the Arndale Centre, you know, all day long, fucking spending, you know, spend. So anyway, I did get a message around about midnight saying, put the kettle on, because we're almost home. Fucking nice one. They managed to make the connection and get the last train back to the Whittle, where Kilt Mansion resides. And so yeah, I made the tea, and I had to, now all the relief that they got back safely, and I'd done my video, and I tumbled into bed knowing I had work early in the morning. And then of course the two of them like, oh, we did this, then we did that, and then we did that, and we bought this, oh look at this top, and like, oh look, you're back safe, that's all that matters. The rest of it, you know, can fucking go whistle. Tell me tomorrow. So yeah, I remember at a time when my daughter with the girl guides had gone to Prague, and a whale of a time. They were there for like a week, but when they came back, all their flights were cancelled and they were stranded in the airport for like a good 12 hours, maybe 16 hours. And of course, yours truly here, I'm not the most patient of people, and I was climbing the walls because I thought, and she was texting me saying, Dad, I don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what we're going to do. I just said before it stopped raining, it's fucking raining again now. Oh dear. Oh, Kilty. And a bit like our conservatory roof, it's fucking leaking as well. How many coincidences and ironies are going to take place around my life? Anyway, so yeah, the flights were all delayed and cancelled, and we didn't even know why, what was going on, like. And I was going ballistic, mate. What was I going to do? I'm going to fucking fly out there. Well, Mrs. Kilt-Man's going, well, you can't, because there's no planes going to or from there. So what are you going to do? I'll fucking swim then. And then what are you going to do? Put her on your back and swim her back? Oh, God almighty. Kilty does not do patience at all. And, excuse me. But anyway, I just also set the record straight, because I know some people thought, like, you weren't firing on all cylinders there, were you, Kilty? And I genuinely wasn't, because it's not nice to get these little, Dad, I'm scared. That was one. I was like, oh, fucking hell. I'm like, oh, what do you mean? What's out there? You know. Anyway, all's well that ends well. The sun was out. The sun has now gone. And don't tell me another storm's heading our way. I'm up to here with storms, and I'm only a short arse. So I mean, you know, I could come up to there and it'd still drown me. But got another video coming tonight, and it's going to be about a mask. So a mask from a great creature design, great stuff, and a wonderful 80s sort of monster movie, which kind of flies under the radar a little bit. People go, oh yeah, I remember it, but was it any good? Well, yeah, it's great actually, it's great. So I've got the mask for that to show you, and probably some other stuff as well. But it's pissing down now. Oh my God, Kilt-Man! Your timing, as ever, is impeccable. The same as your fashion sense. So, anyway, guys, take it easy now. Keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. Keep flying the flag, you know. Scotland play again this weekend in the Rugby Six Nations. They play Italy. Scotland have lost twice now, so far, in this tournament. And they can't lose against Italy. No one can lose against Italy. That said, you know, I'm in the pub. I'm with a few of my Scottish mates there as well. But I'm the guy that's got the kilt on, and the guy that's got the war paint on, the pure Braveheart, blue and white. And everyone's just taking the piss. Because, well, hey, why not? I'm the one all dressed up with fucking no reason for it. Jesus Christ, that is hailstones. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. Look at it. There's hail bouncing through around here. Yeah. As you can see, there's not much of a view from this sort of scenic panoramic bloody balcony veranda bit. There was people down there, but obviously the inclement weather has scared them off. But I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Fucking hail! You having that? Bastards. It's weather. God. I've just realised I started this channel up to be movies, movie reviews, movie soundtrack reviews, masks and merchandise from the movies. So movies, movies, movies. And lately it's been fucking weather. Just someone with a drill there. It's been weather, weather, weather. Storm this, storm that. Fucking hell. But that's the beauty of it, you see. With Kilty, you might get a little bit more than you bargained for. A little bit more than you expected. Probably a lot more than you actually wanted, but, you know, you're going to get it just the same. Anyway, folks, other stuff coming soon. In fact, tonight. I've still got a hefty afternoon ahead of me, saving the world, you know, keeping justice, you know, and peace and order, love and decorum. It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it, and I'm just the most qualified. Anyway, I'm going to love you, and I'm going to leave you for now. Let there be light. Now they've come on automatically because it's gone fucking super dark. Oh, I don't believe the sun came out. It teased me. It said, come on, Kilt-Man, come on. Thrust your flesh to my solar rays. Oh my God. I don't know if you can make that out, but that is now coming down in fucking waves of sleet and hail. If this is my last broadcast, please remember me. I was the fool in the vest and the kilt that froze to death in a pub in Liverpool. Guys, take it easy, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'm going to see you all later. It's a cold and a wet out here.